life. You want to make sure you're somewhere, because one disadvantage of being in some of the mega cities in Africa, because here in Africa we got mega cities. Like Dar es Salaam, that's a mega city.
Oh yeah.
Johannesburg, mega city. These aren't like Columbus, Ohio. I don't know if New York and Los Angeles are like that. But for us from Columbus, Ohio, going to these big cities is like, ooh, that's overwhelming. It's too many people. It's too many cars. Too many. So you want to be in a city that is
Mm.
sustainable for your work life balance. Can you get to point A to point B without
Good
it taking
time.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Because you're going to waste a lot of your time, and your time is your greatest asset. Your time is your greatest asset beyond any resource. Your time is valuable. And so we're in a place now where we can get things done in a great amount of time. Super fast internet, super fast, like everything is just really, really good from like the business work life perspective, as well as schooling with a 98% literacy rate. That's another thing we look into, literacy rates for our children, because literacy is super important to us. So that wraps it up for the topic. Any questions?
Yeah. Any questions, guys? Let us know. Make sure you like the video for us. Give us a thumbs up. Oh, that's a good one. And please put a Q in front of the question so we can stop
Oh,
and
that's good.
understand.
Good idea.
Let's see. We're gonna go all the way to the top. Shalom, family, and let us know where you guys are tuning in from. New England had floods too.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Let's see. Uh, well, I think most of the questions was when we was talking.
Any questions? Leave your questions. What countries are you guys thinking about coming to in Africa? And why are you thinking about them? Then on the flip side, what makes you afraid of Africa? Let us know. What's
That's a
holding
good.
you back?
That's a good point. Somebody said, "Don't let all this stuff that's going on distract what's really important. What is really important."
Faith and action, because faith without works is dead. Somebody said, I'm not sure what my interest is. If you're someone who's not sure what your interest is, I want you to take out a sheet of paper and do not put any reservations on yourself. I want you to write down 5 things that you love to do, even if it's something like I love to color, I love to knit, I love to crochet, I love to research X, Y, and Z topic. Okay. Then you're going to write down 5 of your positions that you've held, and you're going to look at the industries that those positions are in. Once you have these 2 lists, you're going to look at both lists and see if there's any demand in the market for some kind of service offer for those interests and your background. Which countries are the least corrupt African countries based on your experience? So we've only lived in 2 African countries. We travel, but when we travel within the countries we're in.
How do you feel about corruption in Africa? Because I think we kind of look at it different.
Okay, what do you mean?
Go ahead.
I don't know what I was saying. You
How
interrupted
you
me.
how you feel about corruption in Africa?
Huh?
How do
That's
you
not
feel
the
about? I
question.
know, but I'm just asking you. How do you feel about corruption in Africa?
You're saying we look at corruption differently, me
Yeah,
and you?
yeah.
Yeah, because I don't mind corruption that's like, okay, let me put it like this. In Tanzania and many African countries, you have this thing, and it's not just Africa, they do this in Asia as well, because we have connections that are all over the world and say the same thing. You have this negotiation. So if you want a shirt, by the way, we talk about this in Dream Life Africa, our best-selling travel e-course with over 99 students. So if you Buy you laughing at me.
As you talk so
If you
fast.
buy a dress, you want to go get your dress. That's a good story. Let's go back to that story. You're a tourist. You want to go buy. Look, I wanted to buy new dresses.
Okay,
You
go
didn't
ahead,
want to let me
explain.
buy the dresses. The dresses were decent. I like paying people what they're worth. I know I get paid what I'm worth. I like to spend money with African people. That's no secret. I like to do that. And so this person tells you the dress is $20, but the cost of living is much lower in that country, and usually a local would usually get it for $10. And so you're negotiating, right? And you come to 15, and that's fine. But somebody else may come, an African, and come and be like, why you spend all that money? That's the lower corruption that you would deal with. So you may have spent a few extra dollars. But the corruption that I don't like, that's the corruption you'll see, like if you're going to like a market or
I don't
something,
think. I think
an
that's
open
just
market.
that's what people gonna do. Point blank. Period. They gonna try to sell you a higher, especially if it's not a set price for it.
Yeah,
They gonna sell you a higher price until they can
unfortunately.
get you. Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but you don't lose out on that much money. The corruption that I hate in Africa is the bureaucratic corruption, where you have these governmental agencies that will literally slam you with all of these fees and fines for made up allegations. The US does the same thing, but when you encounter
Um.
it here, it will irritate your soul.
I guess.
That's why you want to go to the least corrupt countries.
I guess for me, because I was thinking about it, like, man, which countries is the least corrupt? They have a list, right? Or which country is the best of hiding their corruption?
I don't think that's it
That's
though. I
that's how I
disagree.
see it. Cause
I disagree.
I mean, I haven't been to these countries, so I don't know. You know
You've
how?
been to these countries.
Yeah, but exactly. Then yeah, just the other day somebody told me something
I
where it's
mean, there's
like
stuff everywhere though.
it's
We're
top on
talking
the list.
about,
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
It's corruption everywhere. So that's how I see it. Which country is the best at hiding their corruption? All right, we gotta hurry up. This phone about to die
I'm
too.
trying to understand what you're saying because I think there's a difference. Like, if you, because we know people who are in Ghana, we can use this as an example. And we know people who have moved from Tanzania to Ghana.
Hmm.
I know we're probably thinking about
And
the
that was
same person.
corruption.
Listen though, because she said that in Ghana she had a much better time and saw way less corruption from a bureaucratic standpoint. The corruption was done on the Eastern African side.
Yeah, like I said, I think
And
it's
so when
who's the best at hiding it.
when she was dealing with immigration in Ghana, she did not have issues.
Because you
And
got,
people have said that over and over, when they're dealing with Ghanaian immigration, it's not an issue
I guess,
because they're least on corruption.
I guess with me saying that, I think about the hand that's over the country. Most countries is from the French, Germany. You get what I'm saying? Britain and stuff like that.
France, yeah.
So, and we hear stories about people throwing money to Africa to clean their money or just to sustain their money. They might
In
buy
Eastern Africa.
20 or 200, 300 acres of land and just keep it there just so their money can be safe. So it's stories that I think about like that where it's literally big, big money that's really moving around, but they really not saying nothing because that's literally sustaining the whole country.
The struggle. Oh man, that's a struggle.
Yeah, we
That's
hear
a
this
that's
and
a
it's
little
just like,
struggle.
dang.
That was in
We don't
Eastern
think about
Africa.
it. We don't think about it, but I think it's everywhere.
But again, that was in Eastern Africa.
But that's just the stories I hear.
When you look at South and Western Africa, they're least corrupt. They hit the list. When you look at the list, you want to see which regions are repeatedly on this list. And you'll come to a consensus. Oh, there's certain regions that do things a little bit differently than other regions. This was a good topic though. Good.
Hey,
They're going to get a lot of
that's
value from this.
that's how I feel. I
Learned
think
experience,
who's the best at
lived
hiding
experience.
because it's a big hand over these countries until they break it.
Yeah, the big hands all over the world.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's like once you really start to understand, you're not a conspiracy theorist person. You get what I'm saying?
You're not a conspiracy theorist.
You'd be like, okay,
That's hilarious.
Okay. Is there any more questions? Anybody? Let's see.
Americans like fixed prices, which is fine. Haggling is major. Yeah. If you speak more local language, you can barter prices. Exactly. Exactly. No one dies from bartering.
Yeah, because you got to
Yep.
think about Magufuli
He
and
was
how he
great.
was cleaning up the country. He was
Yeah.
literally killing people, and that was
He
right
was
there.
not playing.
Like
Yeah,
we
if you
hear
look at the
stories,
Bible, that's right.
we
Because you're
heard
not
stories
gonna
from
just
people like
ruin
that.
an entire nation out of your
Like the
greed.
the last president of Tanzania, he was kicking out the people that was doing all the corruption. Most of the people now that's in Tanzania, what they say, the people with money now.
They
Oh,
hated
we
him.
we, we did not like Magufuli because they was doing so much corruption, like
He's
big corruption, like 80,
yeah.
90. They get some money and buy 90 SUVs with it.
Y'all, we
And
got stories for
that's little
days.
money. That's little
The
money to them.
struggle
How you gonna buy 90 brand new SUVs?
with the COVID loan.
That's brand new. Each SUV at least 90,000 US dollars.
That's the type of corruption you see in Africa.
So it's like
Oh gosh, that's
it's big stuff
horrible.
happening that we don't see. And even if, especially, just say you do find that person, if you get that person locked up, that person will have enough money to say, come on man, just push this aside, here's some money for you for 5 years, leave me alone.
Yeah, like the rich in America do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rich folks everywhere, greedy folks everywhere. They greedy folks come in every color.
Really. Nice.
Greed has no what you call it. Greed does not discriminate. Oh gosh. There can be no corruption in one function and corruption in another in that particular country.
I guess that, thank you for, yeah, that's literally what I'm trying to say.
That's true.
It's if it's a pinch of sand of corruption,
A
it's
little
gonna,
leaven leavens the whole lump.
exactly, say it again.
A little leaven leavens the whole lump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So you want to find, look, try to be somewhere where they don't got the leaven.
Yeah.
Because that's true. That's true. We had stories from friends recently. We that would be for members only. We ain't gonna say that. If y'all want to hear the stories, they're recent. Go subscribe to members only. I think we have too many stories, but it's really good. We need to write a book
Maybe
for the diasporas.
yeah, we'll go live one day and just tell our stories.
Oh gosh.
Put
Good gosh,
put
deliverance.
put a 7 in the chat if you want us to go live one day with all the stories that we have since we've been here in Africa.
We'd have to
Even
write them
before,
down.
I don't know.
It
It's so
starts from
much.
before.
Yeah,
Oh
but yeah.
man. Oh man. Oh man. We got so much experience, y'all.
But somebody,
It's hilarious.
It's another question here. Local business.
Which countries in Africa are open to do business locally?
I think all the countries.
All of them, but you
gotta-
want to watch out for the bureaucratic fees. Is what everyone is open pretty much and has the availability. But are you going to be dealing with some form of governmental jealousy where people want to take and take and take money from you?
Yeah.
So you want to go again